Welcome to the World CIO 200 Roadshow 2020 Grand Final Edition. Today, I'm going to speak about what you should expect from 2021 as an IT leader. You could be the CIO, the CISO, the SOC manager, the data entry person, regardless who you are. I try to make this session for you. My name is Dr. Erdal Ozkaya, and I work currently at Standard Chartered Bank as the Regional Chief Information Security Officer. For those who doesn't know me, I wrote many books, I completed many researches, and I love to be part of the community. Those are my books. You can check out later if you are interested to read them. If you like to be in touch with me, ask questions about the session or anything else, below is my contact details. Please feel free to connect with me. Also, if you're going ahead and tweet about the session while tagging myself and GEC Media, you can say 5 of the winners gonna get one of these books based on your choice. So, when I go and talk to my peers or in events like that to security or IT leaders, they always tell me that, you know what, we have the best security solutions. They believe they invested enough, they believe they do everything right, but then how come all the cyber attacks are happening? As it was mentioned, as you hear it many times before already, there is 2 types of organizations. 1, they know they've been hacked. 2, they don't. So, then why all this is happening? Because the cybersecurity landscape is changing so fast that unfortunately, we as IT leaders, CIOs, CISOs, you name it, cannot adjust. Then here's the question. Will 2021 be sunny in terms of cybersecurity? Should we expect bright days? For that, I would like to remind one of my favorite saying. Those who do not remember the past are condemned to repeat it. It means, in other words, we have to learn from the past to be more successful in the future. Here are quick highlights, rewind on what happened in 2020. Did you know that nearly every 30 seconds a cyber attack happened? And those cyber attacks cost more than 445 billion to the global economy. Again, those include nearly 30,000 websites hacked daily, or 4,000 ransomware attacks happens again daily, or 23,000 DDoS attacks happen daily. Unfortunately, even though those happen every few seconds, every day, it takes an average an organization 11 months to detect all these attacks. When you look, there is lots of mobile malware and they keep getting increased, but unfortunately most of them are still sitting in external third-party app stores. Still, majority of the attacks starts with emails. Still, social engineering is a top trending attack vector. So, if you compare 2020 with any other years, unfortunately, not too much has changed, except ransomware, which is a bit higher. So, what is going to happen in 2021? First of all, in my opinion, ransomware attacks will stay in the headlines because these are the easiest way to cash out customers. Doesn't matter who you are, unfortunately, you can be a big victim. The bigger your organization is, the more complex your organization is, the more you have less up-to-date systems, the more you have legacy applications, the more you are away from adoptions of the latest technology, the higher you are a target. Again, I believe there is going to be lots of state-sponsored hackings. Just last week, one of the respected top cybersecurity firms, FireEye, were hacked by a nation-state attack. Nation-state is a government-funded attack organization, and everybody is driving country out. Honestly, I respected how FireEye did handle it, but it really does not make sense to me why the hackers just steal the red team tools while they were able to hack FireEye themselves. I think there is some hidden stuff as well, which it's up to the community to find out later. But again, I respect how FireEye did take it. Again, as we know, in 2020, we had to work from homes, because of the pandemic. This is a clear indication that hackers are going to target remote workers with more focus. In 2020, 2019, there were huge IoT attacks. Most of them are DDoS based, but I believe this is going to continue. So keep an eye on your IoT devices. They are easy to buy, easy to implement, and unfortunately easy to hack. As I mentioned earlier, social engineering attacks going to be in top tier as well, because there is no patch for humans. You can patch your systems, you can buy the latest technology, but if I go and click those URLs and you don't have the latest technology to detect those kinds of clicks, if you don't have the latest awareness training to train your employees, this is going to be still a big vector. 5G, it's coming. Even Apple caught up with 5G finally. 5G, it's big, it's complex. In other terms, is attractive for hackers because most of us still don't understand 5G, and that 5G can be a big attack vector. While we move to cloud, and while us as leaders in cybersecurity or technology space still don't understand the cloud technology well, I expect to see some cloud-based attacks. Please, there is one simple solution. Cloud is a shared responsibility. Know what you're responsible of and know what your cloud provider, such as Microsoft, Alibaba, Amazon, Google, is responsible of. Again, if you're working in the financial sector, you will see some attacks. I do, and I'm expecting some attacks. And our teams internally works hard with our threat intel partners, with our red teamers, blue teamers, and everything else to be able to detect those kinds of attacks. And I highly recommend you do the same. And as usual, AI, artificial intelligence, will be used, but not just by good guys, also by bad guys. Be aware. So, what can I recommend? I would highly recommend all of you to keep your systems up to date. I bet you are not. I bet you still lack of the basics, which is updating the systems, which can be complex, I totally understand, but it's a must. Please go ahead, implement MFA, multi-factor authentication. Where possible, try to have a passhair or a password policy. Please review and update all your security configurations. An example, go to your firewall, ensure your firewall is aware of the latest attack vectors where you can create some configuration. It can block some ingoing or outgoing traffic based on the attack. For example, what you learned from FireEye, because they went and they published the Yara rules. Go ahead and search them. Ensure you are not vulnerable to the same attack. Please conduct a business continuity assessment. Please have cybersecurity professionals to look into your environment. Listen to them. Work with them, especially if you're CIO. Don't see cybersecurity as a police. Unfortunately, I work with some CIOs, or I worked in the past with some CIOs. They're like, hey Erdal, why are you policing us? I'm like, no, we are in the same boat, and if you are not taking the right considerations, then we can sink together. This is more for my consultant dates at Microsoft or at other organizations like CEO training, which I used to own. Please, I repeat, please, work with as technology team hand to hand. Understand the business needs, understand the hackers, and try to protect your organizations. Conduct an incident response exercise. Yes, it's important. Remember, there's two types of organizations. One, they know they've been hacked. Two, they don't. Even if FireEye can get hacked, you should be extremely careful, and you should have the assume breach mentality. Please implement a risk quantification technology to highlight threats. Risk management is very important, and you should implement this into your organization. Of course, you are not going to protect your paper clips and diamonds with the Equal Vigor. If you do, then you will have soon more paper clips than diamonds. Please implement network segmentation. While you're implementing defense in depth network segmentation, try to implement zero trust for your top secret accounts, data, files, you name it. Please be aware of what's happening around you. Work with a threat intel partner to build a cybersecurity strategy. Do some threat assessments, cybersecurity assessment to find out your weaknesses. This will help you to strengthen your defense. Please know what you are using, what your technology is. This will empower you. Knowing your threat actors together with your weaknesses and technology will improve your defense. And don't forget, cybersecurity is not just the CEO, CIO, CISO's job. It is everybody's responsibility in the organization. You, as a leader, have to implement a security-aware mindset that everybody contributes towards this, because we are better together. And of course, I started my session saying you have the best security technologies, but I want to end my session also you have to have your best security technologies, because you cannot defeat the threats of the present with the tools of tomorrow. Please ensure that you have the right tool set as well. And with this, I'm coming to the end of my session. This was a quick recommendation session which we had. Again, if you would like to get one of my books for free, all what you have to do is in social media share your feedback about the event, about the session, especially my new book Incident Response in the Age of the Cloud. It's going to be early next year available. You might be one of the early readers. With this, I came to the end of my presentation. I would like to thank each and all of you for attending this session. GEC Media, Global CIO Forum, thank you very much for organizing this wonderful event. And without you, this event wouldn't be possible. Thank you for joining. Thank you for all the sponsors for making this happening. And I'm looking forward to see you in 2021 again. Thank you.